greet you all in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. We come in your way with a program, Life and Its Dynamics, through Pentecost Radio Germany. Your way with the program, Life and Its Dynamics. Life have got so many dynamics. There are a lot of things in life. Sometimes it pushes us. Sometimes it makes us to be afraid, and sometimes it looks as if we've come to the end of our lives, and sometimes we want to throw in the towel. But dear ones, we are here to encourage you by using some of our testimonies to make you know that our Lord is still alive and is still in the work of doing miracles and wonders. It doesn't matter how far you've come to, or maybe you've come to a crossroad and you think there is nothing you can do about your life, and you think the life is now meaningless. We are here to encourage you through this program, Life and Its Dynamics, that you will be uplifted and you will take a new level, and your life will not remain the same. The program starts on Tuesday, the 1st of February, and every Tuesday from 5 to 7, we are on the line. Join us on Facebook, YouTube Live, and you will never remain the same. Our telephone number is 0176 378 29537, and if you are outside Germany, you can use the German code 0049. We are on Pentecost Radio Germany. Join us and you will never regret. God richly bless you. Call us and then give us your encouragement, and we will share. Thank you.
It's running after me. Your goodness is running after. It's running after me. Your goodness is running after.
Akase obeshrayen name ensure brace say ene wodu afidie ato Pentecost Radio Germany. Aha a Life and Dynamics program, so ene metinemu ama mi akasa me Mama Eunice Edia within David Ajiman. And I we come home na program I share ye bro no if you say obey ensure the doctor and so are you ready na you di hopa no the check is here Emma otwedi ampon yakopon say I na dom I na ni so say na den so ode achaye na yen sad yen check is here pa e koma yan kase national head Apostle Daniel Ato Edia papa one mommy baby am obi a ye kase nyame enhira mo pa e wo mo paibo ani mo dwumadi ambre tai dwumadi echi na afei yesade nchia kese e koma yen area heads You call all the way to Ilsidorf area. You didn't check a see call my Nyame Papa Apostle or Sahina Makwetia Boatin. And me, Mama Nana Boatin. Mommy ni Papa Baby Amubia Nyame Enshiramo. Now 3 years in check a see a call Stuttgart area at the command Nyame Papa Pastor Michael Akwa. And yen Mama Ellen Akwa. The cassette Nyame Enshiramo. Pa woman pie bar Moretayachi, any a newly appointed area head, Yankase Papa, Pastor Kwesi appear, any yen Mama Mercy appear. Namia dum last week yana, ye jam of pine. And some of Cody and some young coy, because any more on the beside our area anymore. 18 up Nami Enshamu pa, our Mujumedia, Moody, a tie yechi. Ekasi nyame enka mo ho nyame enkoso emma mo ni so ade hu no vision mo ma Pentecost radio and Pentecost media nyina embre musa ape en check se pa iti ho ekoma yankasa yen papa our former chairman Apostle Dr. Michael Kwabnon to me and yen mama Martin to me papa baby ani mo mi mo bia kase nyame enshamo eden check a pa every Pentecost studio anum ede edremo na fe yen asofofo nyina en kan ye media pastor obesia Georgewu one wabusia ekase nyame enhwam en asofofo nyina en edmayefo a mo fa Pentecost studio ha nyina ekase nyame enhwam eden check a every studio sa ebremo betwa ya kakra bi ye ba ye de jumedi no atoso eti enyi ofide ne mfuri a call a friend to call a friend. Here is Pentecost Radio Germany. You are live on Life and the Dynamics. So we are asking you to call a friend because we have a very important segment for you. We have a doctor all the way who is coming to teach us in one of our health segments. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned as we take a short break. We will get back to you soon. God bless you.
Yes, you were Jana. Ajiyango. Pentecost Radio. Pentecost Radio. Ajiyango. Yes, you were Jana. Ajiyango. Yes, you were Jana. Ajiyango. Anajogama mujana. Asayayalo. Pentecost Radio. Pentecost. Gama Mojana, Amaya Sebio, Gama Mojana, Gama Mojana,
Pentecost Radio, Pentecost
Gama Mojano,
Yesu Mojano Aji Yenkwa Name Aisha Bibre so they were feeding at Pentecost Radio Germany fire in the airwaves. Aha opese utie Pentecost Radio obenya yo Facebook so what you type of COP Germany obenya yo oko YouTube so a obenya program yi ahwe our live or Facebook so type of COP Germany a obenya program yi ebi ahwe na wo hwe so a onkwa won hwe said the beya obeye insurance so ama obi nensu no na wa share link no no ato nsa frɛ obi na nyame ebe hraw and said the yema be the bia o dey start no your motivation no me hwe every ade a ya ka efa ho say vows say ye shebo nyame se oti enkwasa for bo hye ho enema ye hye ho bo na ye gidie say menu mienu de biara da ye hwe bibi e wo Judges chapter 11 no verse 29 no efa ye bema bia na ye fele Yafta na okodi okun anim na o shebo say wa bi na no amerade no na na me pese me no e che ho asem say yen mu bia ye wo kwan bibra ye fa so e shebo ye beto ye nsafa Yesu say ye kra ne agenkwa no ye gina nyame anim e shebo na ye ka na waka bi edimachi o ka say mafa Yesu say me kra ne agenkwa ne efri na ko medi wachi da nyame mu adwuma ye na wawe ya hihya bo e wo bebebre so na Bible say emra Yafta yes ano ono no de na wa hyebo se ode ne babeba afore na ebra odi nkunima na oba no nipa oba nenim obehia no ne baba ba kope na oka se me biema no amerade menim ba bia wo biewa no ene de ede amanyame menim de waka ene bo hye se wadwuma mu bebre ohodoma the moment we take up a role we make a vow we make a commitment vow menye vow nkwa say wagina word anima so waka but it is commitment that you make before God and the moment you do no osuro somu na above somu we are operating in an environment where spirits are taking over it's na sembia obekembiano is either the Spirit of God will take it and answer upon some spirit beka. Eti baby biara assembly bekambiano. We have to be very careful and mindful of the things that we say in our daily basis. Yes, sometimes ya no asem etimi ekun, ya no asem etimi mankwa, ya no asem etimi shira, ya no asem etimi manipa koso. Na enede ade bia obetimi aka afa ho bia no ene bo hye bia no. Hye say eye uni nyankopon ntem asem. Nyame ebesomu na wo afam no say the moment ba be covenant no wo de ne say obeye wa afam de na nyame de wa ye na krado de biara da say he is able to fulfill his part of the covenant enti no ene ye motivation asem ne say wo hye bia say eye offering say ye tithe say ye bibiara say ye adwuma sem say ye aware sem say ye school sem say obeto won safa Jesus Christ say ade bia wo de won ano aka ade bia wo de wakoma edi akire bia no ye wa afam de anyame eso be na afam de enti ene ye motivation dey say bibiara wo hwe the way wo si asusu won sem ho the way wo si kan wa sem the moment I will be one no osoro asomu na wa anye susu a Bible says obonye for no susu etimi somu etimi de ye adwuma eti Jafta de o se me biema no amerade eti na o se me de so onso so ena wie na say ba bia wo say ya no pa say ya nwumre den wo bia no e de amerade na ye show nkran say obedi so na obeye nsura eti na mention bebre. This is where we bring our topic or that's our motivation of the day, that we have to be mindful of our commitment, of our promises, that we open our mouth before God. It is in Judges chapter 11, verse 29 coming. You will see what happens to Jephthah and the fulfillment of the purpose of how he committed to what he said during his part of the covenant. Then him say, "Yemu bebre, even normal business contract, we have your part to play as a party. Say, oh, sign a contractor, your role to play, and the other party role to play will make the contract valid. Yes, now the contract is always rendered invalid. And until you make sure say, Bibi Biara would do a liberty so, and that's Bibi, especially and some are cano. Obama was some aye ane and Nasa Debbie. Now, what is soon Yame, Ebenam so, Eddie shout. Yamin shall be brave. Here is where we bring our motivation of the day to an end. Etikoswanity Pentecost Radio Germany, Enchebia, the Bakakofa, Yen Doctor Eddie Abreu, and John Uncle Babia. Share the link and call a friend to come and listen to this important topic.
Pentecost Radio, Pentecost Ucha.
So,
Meto Unyame Ayeyi Ehonyom Nyame Ensha Bebre Yen Dr. Dennis Amomensa Aye Red Osaye elder of the Church of Pentecost Germany Enti Nyame Ensha Bebre Doc.
Yes, Brother David.
Yeah. Nyame Ensha say enewe Pentecost Radio and the life and the dynamics the two and so one property about the Kayam. Eti nyame enka ho be nyame nshra bebre. So me pese wan kasa we introduce ho e de maye na ye ehu nipa ye ne kasa e wo dwumadie yi so. Ene mia na me ye me production na mia na me sa ye eti ye ko
You and ye dikai me dasi bebre ye de as dance be ma obo ade nyankopon ende wama ade pa bi achien na ansa na meka saka me pese me fa dwumedi so na me da ye papa se ye papa yan na ye national head apostle Daniel Atu Edria ene mama Eunice ye kas baby bi omo bia onyankopon onhira wo na yan ye former chairman dada apostle Michael Intumi ene mama nyankopon onhira wo nyina we the master assembly mama observe protocol na ye area heads and so for them ye leaders in bedinchia ema obia ewo Yesu dimo amen. Na bidin de mpachoze
twaso dog
yo midin de Dennis Amumensa senior wokan me presiding elder ewo Nürnberg District, Church of Pentecost, Germany. Yeah, assembly near PRWC Erlangen Tenenlohe. Yeah, district pastor and the Reverend Anthony Boachi. Yeah, national youth pastor. That the baby will be in Chiaka say Emma every Erlangen Tenenlohe. Yes, in Yankopo, unshra will be brave. Send him say Brady will kind. Me a doctor will krumuha. Me adwuma wo department of anesthesia na ayo eno ne kakra meka afa ho nyankopon adaro man yetumi ye ne ye nti eno ne kakra meka afa me life ho.
Okay doc na me pacho o start school ewo hinfa na DBPA Germany I nim say Germany there I kasa ne barrier anyway ya wo ha ya wo Ghana na say ya wo Germany o de be pay ha no ma ye hu ba bi a ofri a o de be dru on pempensa o
You me pacho ya wo me wo Ghana me Ghana ni me ma me ye kwa ni me papa ye Fantini ya wo me Accra na Ghana na meko misuku free kindergarten, primary, me secondary school, university, ne medical school meko ni nyina ewo Ghana na ne mami be PA Germany ne se usually in your medical school aya na udru 5th year na medical school ne emzo bia nim se 7 years na some time ago no mutwa so ye ne 6 years. Inti wudru 5th year na ansa na obey final year na more opportunity say ye be exchange program the chair say unya akwanya na say unya hospital e be fawa no watu kwan wakwa bruchire se mfa ho say America na Germany na Spain ye kohwe senior omoye medicine wo krofo for so no mo so matu kwan abagana abehwe ya de omoye wo wiase babia Nigeria Ghana babia omoye na MSS that time no na me imagine craft so because na me nye imagine po say menya akwanya no no matu kwan ni bi nanso ye de mpaibo na me classmate baako eka so no de wanya slot wo Germany nanso wompe wonya yanko beko krofo for so nti se manage ho de a anka obema me sa chance no nti ye students miensa and PA Germany those times way back 2010 inti chese bedi almost bosome ewa hasen na to cut the long story short and in mu na nyankopon ye yadoma ye hia nipa bi omo cheche mu se we school no kra na se wo pese obesua ade na wo pese obeye adwuma wo Germany ha ubetumi aba inti nyame ya doma ye kofie ye sanko chro ye exam ye pass me ye adwuma kakra e wo Ghana de na free 2016 na nyankopon madoma menya akwanya se meba Germany ha na maba beye adwuma as doctor nti meba se me training no wo me area of specialty nti 2016 na meba Germany but me suku ni me bibia de me ko wo Ghana so na yehome.
Yeah, doc, I mean sure be brave. It is a utia a higher life and dynamics. Maybe announce so what started school new baby doc person ma say akonya a kwa wo honom say the bibiara open say woni so de hunu kodu bia no on so obetimi am woni so de hunu no akwa kodu ho no. Doc na oba Germany no o say o can be about but special lady honom and as specialization in your medical field no area ben na say o specialize our medical field honom.
Ayo me bato me area of specialty ni anesthesia any Germany for be friend say narcosis arts nti say obi koye operation and say obi doctor koye procedure will be so send ya be ya onya akone beda na on think and so on te ya no sa area ni mu na me specialization anesthesia.
Yeah, and it was pa na me feel say another day so no yenya ye doctor ewo FDA so and as a life and dynamics no it's for me koso abon kai say ene me tremo ama yen ema me mama Eunice Edia our regular host of life and dynamics and now yenya ye doctor any yen better train komo before say doctor na ye better train komo no ye betwa ye ho kakraba na ye ba ni eba beto aso masanya me call host baako obetimi aba anoso abeto aso non doctor enso so edinkum etino enyu afidi ne mfiri anom doc before say ye betwa ye ho no and the topic ben na ye ba be kan ho asem so that etie for be hu na omatimi esiesie mo
yo me pacho topic and ye be discussing there dama kuma so bebre hypertension and as say ye be kan o yitwi kasem no moja broso eno na ende ye betwetwe ho komo.
Amen. Etino besro freobi naka chobi hypertension moja mbroso wate ebia unua bi obi ebia wate so bi obi aha educative area we are coming to treat on this topic. Doctor is coming to tell us the causes, the roots, and then also gives us some of the methods that we can use to prevent this area of hypertension. And you know, a new opinion free, we will get back to you shortly. Stay tuned.
Pentecost Radio, Pentecost Uja. Pentecost Radio, Pentecost Uja. Pentecost Radio, Pentecost Uja.
You will not form a car from I hear you are the as we can young man in the future.
Pentecost Radio, Pentecost Uja. Pentecost Radio, Pentecost Uja.
na me ensha bebre ha Pentecost Radio Germany. Yen doctor, he is a medical doctor and he is also an elder of the Church of Pentecost. Actually, he is a presiding elder Ewo Pentecost, Ewo your Nuremberg district area. He's coming to treat a topic on hypertension. Please, you can call a friend, invite a friend to come and listen. And when you come, you can also subscribe to our page. You can like the page so that as and when we come live, you will always get a notification and you will not mix any of our live events programs. So, Doc.
Yes, Brother David.
It is say hypertension, and I say moja moswa, pacho another day.
You, me da si bebre. Say you can hypertension. So what the buy twi kasa ni mu dia you can moja broso, but sa edini no enkyerɛkyerɛ yare ni mu yie. Esan say enye moja no dodoɔ no na adɔɔso wɔ nipadua nim. Say you find say penimu a ebia ni weight 70 kilos ana bibi no moja dodo a woni nipadua mbe say ebia 5 liters and as yem kan say abroso gallon kakra bi na ye ka moja broso anya se sa moja no dodo no na abroso na emum ahoɔden a akoma no de pia sa moja no efa intini nim no eno na akoso se obia wati say bia wo de waso ato obi kokoso amonsa akoma ne bo kukum de nti akoma ne bo kukum ne saa ne cheze moja na eda ni pedua no akoma no epompi moja no de ko babia nti say akoma no emia bruni free bibi valves ana say ekwan ededa akonwa no akoma no emu a say bia akoma ni mia ne ho a na eno apia moja na ko babia. But also akoma no so relax nti relax ana agi moja na free nipadua ni mu ba no asen gumu na pompe no nti chese moja na wo nipadua ni no time bia no etwa ne ho circulate na akoma no na eye sa adwuma no nemum sene ebe ya enframa na se oxygen ene ahoɔni nuro ni bibia ewo moja ni no ebekɔ nipadua ni ba bia no ehia se akoma ne de ahoɔden bi anase moja na efa ntin ewo at a certain pressure inti se akoma ne mia ne ho a ewo pressure ewo na se akoma ne relaxing so a ewo pressure a ewo inti most of the time no call hospital almost ye check BP a ebi omo say 110/70 ana 120/80 ana 140/90 inti se akoma ne mia ne ho a pressure no di pump no eno na ye esoro de no eno na e be 110 ana 120 ana 140 no ena sa akoma ne relax se agi moja ni biom a sa pressure na wonti no eno na ye ase de no eno na 70 ana se 80 ana se 90 na ye wo normal values de chese ye wo ne e wo se 10 bia no eda inti uko American Heart Association for na WHO say normal blood pressure ne de chese esoro de no 120 anase ase ti so bi 110 120 115 ana ase de no so ye 80 or less there eno ne normal blood pressure na emom ehya ase se ekosura depending on number na ebewo no ene ye wo hypertension either so stage 1 anase wo stage 2 anase wo baby eno de Germany because note for a crisis and no was say they will call offer a note arts and as a sanitator for the number call note of number one as emergency ho into see a cassette moja broswa and as a hypertension sani a patch.
Now doc moja broswa any hypertension the person medical busale say eto empanyifo nho a ana say eto emofra youth age at what age ena obi betimi at discover na so obi betimi affected with hypertension na say blood this mojamu so you can wasel
you medasi bebre say eba age ne dia hypertension etumi to obia etumi to mofra etumi to mpanimfo etumi to youth nemum no eya na more common ye will be a friend say risk factor a patch say the chance say a be a obi benya hypertension no the more a wumfie no kwa anim no the chance say o blood ubenya hypertension ni bia na say o blood pressure no ebe kosoro no eno ye high esne say obi oye young and say abofra most of the time no say young people and say mofra enya hypertension dia eya na yare fufuro bi taichi bia ne sa no na ho aka and say o kokram yare affect hormones and say nyoma woni nipadua manu ntina ma ne blood pressure no kosoro but sanka ye kan say yare bia ni nipadua nim na say nipa no ne efa no nko asi hode a eta wo mpanimfo mu sne memnu anase nkwala mu but hypertension dey etumetu obia any age and any gender so say oyo ba say oyo bema etumetu obia at any age
na say etumetu obia no that means say yen emofra ne mabro no at what stage and I say early stage can we help to prevent hypertension in the in our early life stage say mabro ne mofra because the can honum no amodin wo ho moja no ye but say it me to abofet me to mabno a kwan ben e bit me fa so preventing of say e buy so and I say intentema how can we prevent it but you want to be question as
me patro me to ase name ne me address kakra ne say yemfa ne say ebia risk factors no you will be a bruni friend modifiable risk factors and you want your friend non modifiable risk factors it is a wofa non modifiable risk factors na eno de e patch say ade a wuntumi ensesa sa risk factor no e wo hode da nti ye fan bibi ti say family history and I say webusuam nti say bia oma ye hwehwemu ehu say bia wo maame ana wo papa ne omo friend first degree relative unua ba na unua bema e wo hypertension yare na empa nche se wo benya bi na emom chance se wo benya bi no e wo soro nti eno na e wo se wo ya hweyie ena age nso ka ho age nso ya ade a wontumi nsesa the patch say ye koye nimu no a ye nyini no na blood pressure no eno nso koso eno no mechichi mu kakra intini na woni padua nim no ayete se rubber tube entiantia na ye memnu anasi yesu no etumi stretch kakra che se elastic in nature entiano no pressure ne koso kra esan se elastic in nature no wonhu ne sa nemum asa ye nyini koye nim no 50, 60, 70 years no broni will be your friend arteriosclerosis the chair say sa elasticity no intine ne wono elusu inti more rigid dendene kakra ba ne sa ma pressure no ekoso inti esanse no ye normal process inti no ye mfa ne se wo call doctor ho na se ye mfa se we be 55 and 60 years or 61 62 no check your blood pressure na say be 140 90 and as 150 90 bia e drompo wo ma obi esanse ohwe wo age no be o check your lab any other things for wo age no sa na normal inti normally no ohwe age ne dia anka se yare eni ho a enta ento ememru ene enkwara nemum esanse nyoma bebre esesa your lifestyle cigarette num tobacco ye consume any shisha any adia emebnu ne num any nsanum ne edidi aye nhwemu ntino obi wo hwa we did the age of 30 35 40 normally nan kan wose otuminya blood pressure anase hypertension no nenso obeko hospital bi on be checking regularly no hypertension ni bi another point nso ye abia raise the chance say uye bruni anase uye bibini yes no say hypertension diabetes bruni area na say sad no eni ho almost obia ukọ abefo internet so dia na akọhwehwe mu a ombeche send obi free Caribbean and now mo free Southeast Asia and as Black Americans no etatu almost sing bia abrofofo no nanso ya adwuma hospital no wo hwe yare a nkrofo tade ba hospital a emfa ho ne diagnosis a wo ho deda wo hwe ni previous history na almost always hypertension ne ka ho enti ne yehu in reality ne say ade a affect almost obia and as obi nso wo chronic kidney disease the chese ne sa no ho aka eno no normally eno so ema blood pressure no ekosro enti hypertension the prevention ne de migidi say yebeko more into details about it but say we mebnu anas we abofra ne de mofra no most of the time na e de yare na de nam abofra we this 6 years 7 years 8 years 12 years one time who say when you hypertension abra yare fufuro bi entachi na emom omomadi from 30 40 50 years going usually anka umfie ni kwa anima and anka obenya hypertension so was a risk factor na emom esanse na nsin your lifestyle no asesa na yenhwe ye ho so yie ninti no na nsin ebinum as low as 30 35 omotuminya hypertension yare bi.
Okay, doc, na be sure be brave. For said yen Dr. Elder Amomensa Ede yen kono. Ye critique topic on hypertension ho. What say hypertension obia timenya bi na ne ye mu pa no later no we are going to look at the preventive measures. You enema ebo ho ban no. Na doc said na wo ka say ebi o hono ma enye hereditary no. Free hanom no. Can you tell us some of the symptoms that hypertension produces, and if there are some symptoms, what are some of the symptoms that we can also be acknowledge them in terms of say if you who say BBC eto na be who say we yekako hypertension no. So what are some of the symptoms? If
me that waiting na emma sa question waiting emma hypertension ye a topic e dama kuma ho bebre no isa say hypertension ye ade a ye friend of silent killer. The church say most of the time no emre bebre no emma with symptoms bia enti moja blood pressure no kosro say nipedua no enso nipa no wonya atenka wonya symptoms bia say the blood pressure ne ye den kosro enti owa ne say ebia one day over to so be say me tipa me your debeko hospital yes ne blood pressure ebia na 220 and 180 190 when you stroke moja to nitrim na we free mu eno na ma hypertension no dangerous no enti hypertension no ebi wo ho a se cause too much there utuminya tipaye headache anas obi wo ho a ne vision sene ohu ade no impaired obi wo ho a the first time obenya hypertension no obekọ doctor ho say bia wo hu ade ye doctor ne de kanea ana obe examine nani no ohwe inside no obeka se bia based on your hu on nani no bia or hypertension anas ebi wo mpo diabetes ene de meka fa mu keke nti ebi wo ho a the first time obi hu so bi wo hypertension ya ade time obekọ eye doctor ho ana algain art obehwe ena nieta common kakra symptom kakra ene subre wo ho a won say pressure ne kosro a wani su chiniu ana so wani su brew but near massa symptom we no so ye a bit enye ne say specific ne say enye hypertension kwa na ma ye ni su chini ana say ma ye ni su brew but say pressure ne kosro too much a etumi ba ne sa nti e wo say yehwe ye so wo honas wani ta wani su ta brew anas wani su chiniwa e wo say uta ukọ hospital anas pharmacy na ma ye check o blood pressure no ema ena ne broni wo bibia friend of palpitation wo ho a wa otis wakoma no ebo Brad David says na bia woti studio me wo hai wonim se wakoma no ebo but won think se ebo the moment I'll be think cancer wakoma na ebo te say no watru mika what is a wakuma nebon, a be wa, a symptoms of hypertension, ibi. And I will be a friend of facial flashing. The chair say, Mojane doors, son, I won't say nipan and nimno, ayako. But yeah, a baby for no, and ya the Alberta, who is say a skin color no, to me, who's a facial flashing no. In the baby before ne dia, near symptoms are common. Messi Subiano, any say a beer, when isu ebriu, and as when isu chinu, and I say be ha, would move the unhuadi, a bra wound ni, any yare, and I would say a comano, a bow pim, any etipaye, and only 4 of the commonest symptoms are a tardy hypertension, a man who say be oppression, no, a costro, and I say, was a way actually. But in the money who say, majority of the time, mrenu pebrino, and mass symptom be a besha and say, unya kuninya emergency at the hospital. Now, acquire some case.
Thank you very much, Doc. It's study a dog is a kind of this is something that is a silent killer. Idea I was saying no, your money need a die also. Now, Doc, baby, I was a kind. Said sometimes there is this thing about myth about this kind of sickness. If you say we can also clarify, there is some. Is there a relationship between obesity and hypertension? Because obi or hyper want to mean of course say onyamojamo so it's so common at timika, but is there a relationship between obesity and then hypertension?
Yo, me da se bebre. Sanya fair midi kan yawo non-modifiable risk factors the chase way idea won't mean so nyabema na nyaba na o maami na o papa wa hypertension and no increase your risk factor and no nya dia obetumi asesa na emom ye obi be a friend of modifiable risk factors and no ye nyoma increase your risk of hypertension nanso ye betumi aye hu bibi ana ye betumi asesa and no emu ba ko no wakosisi no ye weight no obesity ana say overweight and now say lack of exercise. Nyoma miensa. Obi wa hwa onye obese and now say onye overweight. Next one time exercise. One time kenya ne ho. Ye will be a friend BMI and only a body mass index. The chair say ye share weight. Na see ye share height. Omo calculation be on to me. I know me who say weight no for height no ideal and say na will be what we ni patenting bia 1 meter 80 and 1 meter 90 as ni weight 50 kilos e ba ne sana enye eno ye underweight but no ye different topic for another day but obi wo kwa both in the height 1 meter 50 chest we ni patietia as ni weight ko almost 100 kilos enye 100 kilo no ene ya asem nemum ni weight no for the height no and match it. Your ideal weight ni pe bia na e was a wunya for height no. Nti obi wo ha o say me person me dey me weigh 60 and na me person me weigh 70. Yem fa na sa keke e was say we check your height no. No hu weight range e ideal for you. But generally no omo ye omo weight ne bro so and omo ye overweight and omo ntanye exercise no. Ayana a direct correlation with hypertension. And near me person other factors are me person messi so stress. Stress ne bi wo hwa ye ntumi control ye adwumam ye busua obi wo hwa bia na ware mu ne chef man pressure wa adwum che se ne ma ha no nyoma bebre wo hwa cause stress e wo ya brabom and also to me ma blood pressure no cause and unhealthy diet. Unhealthy diet. They say ya ni mu bebre. Ye pizza, ni sandwiches, no, any fries, any McDonald's, any Burger King, no, any toffee, no. We no ye nyoma emwa de chere ema wu gain weight. Wohu. But David enye aduane no per se no na enye. Na emum aduane no ema ye gain weight. Weight nso increase your risk of say benya hypertension. ɛno na ɛde problem no ɛyɛ den ɛba. Another problem and I say another issue ɛyɛ enchine ɛsikyire any oil ye fat no fat ya dia very very good but who consuming in excess enye ɛsikyire ɛyɛ okay salt ɛyɛ okay but ni nya no consuming in excess enye ɛno no ma especially enchine no ɛno ne ma blood pressure no ɛkɔ. Now the problem with innuane ne say innuane ne bebre omon Chinese content no ewo soro sandwiches ayedi any tacos no any donut any pizza no menka se mo bia free na ko bia nka se won koto donut kebab ana won koto pizza ana se won koto sandwich endi menka ne sa name everything in excess no enye some yema yennuane ni nyina koye we no mo na se yemfa fruits and vegetables no enka ho se yema yennuane ni nyina koye soda na yenum nsuo enka ho se yema yennuane ni nyina ekoye ne ye asikyire ne nkyene ne enwankwa ne yemfa fruits and vegetables no enka ho a eno no emmoa nipadua no eno no ma ye gain weight eno na increase your risk factor se ebenya hypertension ena ade baako a me mpese be Christopher di anka be problem amaye eyensa any tobacco beer any tobacco ade a eno de sanka ye kase ye kan no nko ampo a enye ma dipadua no ese ni padua no de kokram yare de diabetes enyoma bebre eba na point baako nso a mepese mesisu diabetes yare almost always obia owo diabetes no enche eya na hypertension den ho abebata no inti se uyo bia bia doctor diagnose so wo esikyire yare a eno nye the end of the world empanche se wo wiase nyina asay ubetumi a living normal life so fa wunu ni ye na esikyire in within normal range and I say you can acceptable range but I was say we check your blood pressure no regularly because na most of the time no diabetes and hypertension and you will be a friend a high blood cholesterol but David we dey ankase menya America kra na ma cheche mu a ye ka cholesterol cholesterol ne nya de a bad onyankopon de bo cholesterol nipadua no ehia cholesterol se nipadua no enya cholesterol a hormones bi ana se nyoma bi a wo nipadua nim a wo se nipadua no produce no entumi enye ye wo hormones bi to say estrogen, testosterone num ne ade ne ma be ma ye be ma ne ma oba ye oba no bi nyina ahya se no free cholesterol na nipadua no ede eye sa nyoma ya na so synthesize nyoma yi nanso cholesterol na nipadua ni hia no already emu fa no nipadua na nkasa produce sa cholesterol no enti a patch se cholesterol na nipadua ni hia no eye kakra bi enti enwo se wudi cholesterol no so bebre enti a patch se enya dia anwa no ene fat no ema no edos we nipadua no esanse nipadua no ehia kakra bi but ye no complete enso free nipadua ye duane ni mu a eno so enye eno ni asemba kwaya na edamakoma so ana ehame obi wo ho koto ade a ni bibia ye low fat milk ni bibia ye low fat whey low sugar low fat low so wo ye ta ye sade no mane toa so a ne beba ne say at the end of the day no oil ni essential oil na cholesterol na wo nipadua ni hia ne so wunya most of the time ya na ye nyoma no in excess obi better say yes bia enchine nye nti obeyi nchine afri na duane mu nyina wi nchine free wa duane mu a eno anya bad na so when di nuane a nchine wo mu deda te say bia fish ana seafood ana nchine with time no bon say nyanka wo hia free nchine nim no wunya emfri mu ena ye obi bia friend no sleep apnea omo ta hwan krom no ye wo severe one bi wo ho a onyako no wada wo say bear for some seconds bi and minutes no on home crabbium eno no so no tumi ma blood pressure no den ekosro ena ni etwa to ye obi bia e friend no secondary hypertension eno no ye hypertension kyerɛ yare foforɔ na de bae ɛyɛ apemfoɔ sɛ bi a wɔnyem no wanya hypertension ana obi a wanya kokram yare ɛwɔ ne saa no ana ne saa ne ho aka ana ɔmɔmɔ hormonal disorders no ne nyinaa nso tumi de hypertension no ebi eba
yo doc nyame nhyɛ bebree nti na tie for before say baby a yɛn doctor ɛde yɛn ɛkɔi wakasa sɛdeɛ ɔka no nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a yɛn kaa sɛ yɛtua wo anaasɛ wodi a but too much of everything is bad nti no sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a because as ɔse ɛyɛ silent killer and adeɛ a ɛyɛ silent killer no nso so deɛ ɛbɛtumi ato obi a ne nyinaa ne sɛ wobɛhwɛ wɔdedeɛ mu yɛ ɔsa ka bibi fa exercise ho ɔsa ka bibi fa ebi a wobɛsi koraa de bɛn ayɛ ebi a time a wode that time a wode weight loss ne saa nneɛma no nyinaa no ɔsa ka bibi fa ho ɛno nti no before sɛ ebi a doctor de yɛ kɔ yi yɛbɛhwehwɛ nneɛma bebree but before then no na ɔka bibi about blood pressure sɛ ne sɛ yɛbɛtwa yɛn ho kakra ba na yɛba mɛbusa doctor sɛ yɛ blood pressure no yɛ mmagya no eduru sɛn a ana ɛwɔ si yɛhu ne sɛ ɛyɛ emergency because sɛnea ebɛma yɛhu sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wei deɛ yɛ pay attention to ansa na yɛtim akɔ eti bɛtwa yɛn ho kakra bi aba na yɛba a yɛde dwumadi no ato so ɛni wɔ fidi ne mfiri ha no Nyame insha bebree aha life and it dynamics yeah, they bro every Tuesday about no numa yen mame sof mame uniques edia ena otena dwemu ene we tell the night kakra bi o say me David Ajiman mentremu mano etino yenya yen doctor and also your elder, presided elder, our Church of Pentecost. Your doctor away in term what say now, what church we are treating on a topic on hypertension. Or your doctor, our Germany Hanum. It's no you name say the other be brain no moji about chair for Dr. Fodino. We there or your young Kasaya dear, he is our own and he's a doctor in Germany here. And then he is treating on a topic on hypertension. What can you be brave? Now, before say the beer do know, you best have a doctor. You know, be at your comment. I think say I'm more Charles, make comments in a crib, be fire doctor. I'm more Charles sitting down with my popcorn and anxiously listening to life and the dynamics. I am ready to learn. God bless you, Elder Dave, for your hard work. Life and the dynamics is always a place to be every Tuesday. And Yenya by Gracie Frimpon, He says, good afternoon from Dansoma, Accra. Wege here, 96 here. Gracie, I mean, in Shrubbery. And Charles S.R. says, since we are on the topic of hypertension, please ask doctor for me what is the difference between hypertension and hypoglycemia, right?
Hypoglycemia.
Yeah, hypoglycemia. It's I think it's medical for no me IT business anyway. It's doc, I think the Charles Ekano obetina siamaye. It's you be a quack of fire doctor. Now ya toy jumajine so a life and the dynamics. Call a friend to call a friend. We are treating a topic called hypertension. It's doc said yeah break na make na yeah can be about blood measuring our blood group and at what stage now you be measure blood pressure you be say really excessive. It's we should pay attention to so bit me the alpha sa and church anymore yani beje
yo me da se bebre me patcho me sha se free ni say se uko hospital ana se ebia uko bebia omo ebi wo ha mo tie free screening any ade uko na se me check your blood pressure no na ho ne ho a ebia omo ma obibi ti se 150/90 ana 150/100 the MSN is a mohu that hypertension and yarea you're diagnosing in one time. Me abe ma obe fa ne say bia ene wakoshia will be na ye twa ne photo. So when ya kono time a ye twa ne photo no. Na won siesie ne hu ye afi no asori afempem won huhuru n'anim ni bibia hu photo na obeka se we de enkoye. Na mom say de na ko studio na say wakoye ni makeup ene ni bibia unya hu photo na obeka se photo we de eye kama sa na hypertension no ete because nyoma bebre wo ho a influence dan na your blood pressure no inti the best way ne say wa obe measure o blood pressure no regularly at a particular time of the day no one who trend no senior echo inti te say ya wo Germany has say oko apotheke anase emfa ho baby wiase baby a wompo me recommend this as opesa woto blood pressure machine na obekọ pharmacy no more ma per certified one ama because blood pressure machine enye ni nyina na eye correct first na nka hospital nurse and a doctor and obechichere won sa na wa use stethoscope no wa pompe no wa pompe we are releasing na wa check blood pressure no wa catch wa yama say wa na wo check wo fear a bedding but ye danyame asese na nse esan technology nti ye blood pressure machines ni bebre a wa obetumi atena fie na wa ye den wa measure wo blood pressure no nti eno na edikan meka se obepe certified machine every pharmacy na bia no say eye ne ye charge a eno cry okay eno ye better but say enya ne ye charge na say ne use battery a obe make sure say bia wo battery na wo no eye new and as at least ahoɔden wom enye saa etumi ma wo false readings ena ebe better so be check your blood pressure no at a particular time of the day regularly eno no boa ema wo hu trend no send your blood pressure no ete into usually ni omo recommend ne say answer na be measure your blood pressure no obetina sidin e wa akonya mu just 5 minutes just relax. And what's it before I'll check your blood pressure no we smoky and enya den so a bia answer I'll check your blood pressure no why a bia hectic movement bia na exercise bia e be ma blood pressure no akosro mame can be being far away hu ofa bibi to say Ghana you krum baby a free and as Germany hampo why appointment or doctor ho bia one message wo bus and one message wo training to would dream ka pesa oba message wo appointment no akodru ho home tentem home eti no akotena wa otina ho ani a check your blood pressure no say be 150 and no sign it to me my false reading esan say just before I wo kono why then why exercise be ana why stressful situation be ama blood pressure na then akosro inti ebe better say wunya machine bi ofia wa wo check it. Try say obe checking at the same time every day inti say bia anapa na checking na try say obe checking anapa nko a say numere na checking na try say obe checking na numere eno no my readings no more consistent and taking measurements no abra wo share atade no ti say bia wo share shirt no ye take kakra no wasan chichire machine afa wo shirt ne so eno no to me ma readings near force kakra nya dia be affect ni bebre but still ma na nye accurate your blood pressure machines ni be ones wa en check wo onsa ha say no check wo wrist ebi nso wo ha nansen crampo de you obi wo ha check wo finger and no nye as reliable as near ye check wo ye ensa soro no ntie bia wako media market ana baby wako hu oh ye on ye de chichire yensa eno ni okay but me advice say ne chichire wo yensa no enu mu na obeden obeto na se ne make no auto free apotheker ombe validate ama no ehu say blood pressure no eyo okay no what taking multiple readings answer na obe taking no make sure say one cross say wo nine si form kama anya dia wo kasa bebre na make sure say machine nso esi won sahanum say no ene wakoma ne level no pepepe no we take be 2 or 3 readings so we take it and as one measure no 2 or 3 times o measure ne sa no wa record here go book mu so we ne sa no consistently so ko hu doctor e bia you be a high blood pressure ya ready so o the sa readings no e koma wo doctor eno no e ma no more information saying near wo call doctor ne measure ne one time pe no wasesan we drone but most of the time no eya na yenyesa most of the time no yen measure say bi obi wo hypertension na wo fa ni nro no ebi wo ha referring to ojija tum ebi mpo ada obakun hospital obako doctor ho no 2-3 days before no ojija tum ada obako doctor no kai say ebi a wanfa no wa start say wo ye den wo fa nti obako no na ebi a blood pressure na kosoro kakra doctor no so nipa wo hwem nipa dodo wo hwem edoso ebi ohun no fo say ebi a no ni assumption say wo fa drone no da ne da inti say waba na say 168 dia and e patch say a drone ebi a enye na adwuma yi ana say wo so odi bika ho wo say ebi a drone no watum ana odi bia kan e ba ne sa ma readings no enye consistent nye wase ye kan ne say ye ka ye health management ne ho enye doctor no ana nurse no ana physician assistant na ehwe woni no nyina no mo bomu ahwe inti say wan nya wo part ni ana say wan play wo part ni ya etumi ha wo treatment ana say etumi ha blood pressure no inti sa na me recommend say ye bepe machine ni bi ne ya validate every pharmacy now what take you reason measurements no consistently at a particular time of the day abra wire relax na wotina akunyamu na stress is be anu nche no we take it 2 or 3 readings or even 4 now we record it so we record it na say what those readings na come doctor enu boa essence say obekọ hospital na wa ko check in one time is and say you will be a friend no omo friend white coat hypertension ene ya omo a onye do doctor ho ni bp ni e normal said then onye hu white coat na onye hu doctor ni bp be kosoro ni bp ne be kosoro 170 hwan nti say ya dia nka wa measure wo fie deda na be 2 weeks wo do readings na come doctor no na wo ko dru ho na wo check in na kosoro kakra wo bon say obe doubting the na so obe try at least obe ka say bi akotena waiting room kakra na relax no one san check bi wo bon say eno no be boa no ama na nya more information when who send your betu adronim anase obeye amanaye okay but as to when need there make us we a young person who need risk factor bia it doesn't hurt say once in a while no obe check it or blood pressure mean to me ma at which regular intervals but omo risk factor no wasro no bia wo family risk factor and now ye obese anase ono microphone tobacco any beer and our didie munye no and only the American recommendation ka wa bepe machine ni bi na at least wa checking regularly na say who say values no air kosoro a eno no na e wo se wo hwe oya ahwe yi na eno so no bi bebisa se na doc me den hu values no na me kire se ukọ wo hwe esoro de na most of the time na say machines na e measure mine no eno a be tworo esoro de no na atworo ase de no machines bi won po ase esoro de no ye normal a e be ka kire ase de no ye normal a e be ka kire eno no boa pa but se wunya sure de a soro de no ye 120 or less na ase de no ye 80 or less a eno no ye friend normal blood pressure first nimpo no mo bibi e friend optimal blood pressure the chese wo munya mpo anka na nka ase de no eye 110 and as 100 but nan say no American Heart Association say normal one 120 80 or less okay say through the any between 120 to 129 na say enso ase de no still 80 dia no normal friend elevated blood pressure no nempa just when you hypertension but hwene ye esan say a bia na patch say pressure na sha say that direction the moment through the no ebro 130 130 to 139 and I say any na ase de no ye 80 to 89 no eno no ye so high blood pressure stage 1 and patch say ho ne why so sha say wo fedro because a bia na lifestyle any weight and bibisa na affect na simple stress e wa adwumam eno no e was say you take your time ni ebisa won sensem you take history no ni ehwe tienti a ama wo blood pressure na yeden e kosoro anase bia yare bi na abehye nipadua ni muntina ahya ase se kosoro e was yehu nti se pressure ne sha ase se e kosoro e wose ho ne hwa wunya duro e wose ho ne ho na e wose o doctor na nyohwe on e take time no nya more history but me kan se ne be ideal me pese me cheche mu ye se ne wi ase kono ya ye nim nipa dodo a ukọ hospital a ebia wo mugu ho ebia na doctor na mpo wo nya time enye den emma anaso nya time wo bebisa wo nsem bebre because wo ti abonten kra wo twen wo complain say doctor no wo inside no wo check nti saa na wo so kosi doctor n'anim anu no so si wachi no wono so hwe say doctor ne behwe wo ntentem no waye den wa free honum nti the more information a wo betumi a provide doctor no eno no boa nti wa hwe wo life na wo say na say ase ma worry ma hame anase me ma hame anase me chef ma me problem anase wote abrochi na so tunu say nyoma nkoyie wo efie sa nyoma ni nyina afford den affect yen say pressure ni drew 140 and ebro so anase ase de no ebro 90 dia eno ni stage 2 and also doctor behwe say ne obeboa na say enro anase other treatment options ebe mana abafom nemum the moment wo be check it na esoro de no 180 or more anase ase de no 120 or more na one of the symptoms na me kan to say bia wani su chin anase wani su brew de eno de se wo ya bro chiri ha de a Fred note as emergency for no mo be fa wonko hospital e be better some be fa wako ni a check ni aka se hwi ni ho dan so bet na fie because no they dangerous say e was rosa 120 180 120 na 119 e was rosa na wuni symptoms cry the next possible appointment e was say we na call doctor honum because no the emergency say na me kind a silent killer the peduane betumi blood pressure no betumi 180 for a long time e woni peduane abra ye hu hwe the next time e be da ne ho ade ne e bia na de asema yempese ye bete na ede ba nti saa na me advice say ye be check your blood pressure.
Yeah, thank you very much, doctor. It's not doctor said ye ka stage 1 stage 2 stage 3 no e likely say obi kra o ha like on free stage 1 no do stage 3 and I say tembia no e was say a follow in other of the stages.
Ayo it depended of course and started one time per say ebia obi an blood pressure ye 110 adichin ya na akọ 180 and no no betumi aye just short in a short time you find it will be at very bad news and I say situation bi aba bi anko onya accident na the machine preko pe no and no blood pressure need to me recourse but within a short time no e be san aba from nemum say ade a stay a washroom at that level 180 190 na ne patch say e ade a e sha ase ache nanso no nya akunguni symptoms bia ne niso mri no wonte say bia na koma bono piri ana say woni tipai woni hwe eno na ma hypertension ye dangerous no say obi wo hypertension wo nya symptoms ntem na say doctor ehu no treat na eno ye more advantageous say onya ko no ewo hypertension no onim say or symptoms eno na man ye silent killer eno na man ye dangerous no most of the time by the time onya ko no behu no e bia na assign the kidney ana say assign ani ana say amana akumayare eno ne ade baako a meant me enya time am boso de chere say pressure ne kosro anya say kosro keke e affect ni padua no efi eti ekopem ye na ase e affect organs ni bebre e affect akoma na nkasa nti etumi ma ne friend hypertensive heart disease ema nipa no tumi nya heart failure chere say etumi esa affect kidney no na ne man ye ya ne say e affect kidney no affect akoma no na heart pressure na sa affect kidney nti e cycle continuous cycle that just keeps getting worse and worse etumi ma nipa binum nya stroke severe form of stroke no because I had to say ensure efa pipe mu se pressure no cost through too much etumi pipe no sana etumi si woni padua adwene ni mu intini ni bi wo ya adwene ni mu a very very bruni bekan say friable and as very fragile. This a pressure no cost through too much. Na so nya kono wo yare bi a your friend say aneurysm de chere say intini na mu wo yare kakra etumi pai ema moja no etu no e wo ni trim eno na ya na ebi wo ho a ye tate story bit say oh no wan yare o no ane so wo ho no say miti ye de no call hospital wo mo si moja etu no anas wanya stroke enche no nya kwa afrim ni nyina free hypertension to me affect bemampo wagudie ewo empem affect no to me ema dompeno to say a man chese oba obema o high blood pressure to me twi calcium a woni peduan dompeno into won so ema dompeno enye as strong as it's supposed to be to me ha weni vision and at the end of the day hypertension na mu ankasa it me ma depression cause anxiety ni depression na mu san to me increase blood pressure and teacher say affecting the peduano symptoms na de man the peduano san symptoms na so say the peduano na ma hypertension near worse na increase those symptoms into the earlier we find it out no the better and untina regular checking of blood pressure is the best way to prevent it any lifestyle modification.
Okay, thank you very much, doc. Now that means say they are na can nipa na de wan yare o nipa na de nura na ye ne nam ha ye na ti ha si a o ka se ne tie ne ya ne arashe no. These are all parts of the causes hypertension ediba etino megidi say etie for ne ahwepo yina e be hye enema yen doctor Denix Amo Mensa Eddie Chetre. Doc, Charles' question and all about hyperkalemia and hypochremia. Is there anything like that? The difference between that?
Me to me who Charles' question I can many because
hyperkalemia, the difference between hyper and then hyperglycemia.
So
and then hypoglycemia.
Ayo. Me patro I know the medical term it has to do with diabetes. You can't glycemia na any essentially. Inti hyperglycemia na the patro say essentially a wo woni peduanum more than normal and as it has gone above the limit. And a hypoglycemia no the patro say essentially no perform too much. Ni me enu nyina no dangerous. Idea it me see what diabetes and then the topic near diabetes there but say obi wa diabetes na ne sugar ne kosra and on your friend hyperglycemia and I say well diabetes na be our final dro no when didi and I say bibinti ehun hiampo say bi onya kono be wa diabetes so far as si chire na woni pedua ni ma na moja no akọ below the normal no your friend no hypoglycemia normally no hypoglycemia na more dangerous than hyperglycemia but in general no ni mienu no enye inti no need the difference between hypoglycemia and hyperglycemia.
Okay, thank you very much, Doc. Our explanation for the ama eti for any helpful. Doc, now there is also a myth. We say hypertension is commonly menopause, people within the menopause stage. Is that a myth or is it truth that those who are under their menopause stage, they normally get hypertension?
Ayo, me person me isolate because yamfa say obi wo menopause and as yamfa so obi ni menopause na so imagine say bia onya akwo ni menopause we di 40 years and so ni weight ni e be 120 we obi a won hwe na didie mu ye wonum cigarette na adwumem or stress bebre ni nwa ma no mo hypertension ni maame wo hypertension and on a banesa wo hwe ne other risk factors na so menopause so only menopause and play role. Inti the general rule ne say as a ye nyini no eno na make us eno ye one of the non-modifiable risk factors. Say ye nyini no ye mfi no ekwa anim. The chance say obi benya high blood pressure no e was sure since say onya kono any age no form. But at the end of the day the other risk factors also play a role. Inti eya na me pese meyi one risk factor pe and as one just one risk factor nam dey see in China market say bia we bia because of menopause in a chance say or high blood pressure or benya hypertension or so and any so because you will be no more where this 60 years me who be no more hospital where this 60 years ni weight here almost 100 kilos but in the pressure 120/70 because of any who see or yeah exercise and I did back where was here who say weight no nipeduano senior away but nipeduano we are made up of fat, sradie, muscle, any bone. Inti obi wa wa ye bodybuilder na say original skills so maybe any weight krabe 120 kilos and so ni na ye muscle as nam any dompen kwa and now ebi obi you obi nso a owe 90 kilos per and so ni na akoye sradie kwa aha inti at the end of the day no it is better see a better nipeduano as a whole. Any risk factors are unya kuno rather than say you be separate one factor. But so menopause, so only menopause. So menopause no comes with age, and with increasing age, unya kuno at risk say obenya hypertension. Name adebakwa what menopause nimune say at that age na unya kunu enya and answer more menopause no more at risk say benya heart disease and as a heart attack one say you can heart disease now hypertension no is only one of it. It's and say hormonal niema menopause ne bane say niema oba ye estrogen no wonyi no organ no de tukosua no enzumi produce sa estrogen no biom and as in the quantity no eswati estrogen no so adwuma bebre yi woni padua nim no ba ko eka ho ne say protect cardioprotective protect against hypercholesterolemia ne patches say sadie na cholesterol na heart disease no risk no so akoso protect against it in this wunya menopause no as a cardioprotective function of estrogen is what no will risk say obenya cardiac disease no was so your cardiac disease now hypertension is only one of them. Your heart disease, your cardiomyopathy, your infections, your nyoma bebre affected akoma no in general no more menopause no risk some benya akoma yare no was so sing awomuni menopause but not necessarily hypertension. Hypertension has got to do with increasing age, but any American one affects the other. Obinya akoma yare affecting the blood pressure. Onya ne high blood pressure so affect akoma no.
Na me show doc it said it can be what doctor actually it is menopause so only menopause so it's something that you have to be critically assess it say a bit to me amount hypertension no based on so many of the factors you doc and actually and some of the causes me per se you try eba you some of the preventive measures and some of the cure say hypertension require can it be cured and then we will take it over from there and you if you didn't free koswa nekanya ti doc eti you be try am kakra ba ye ba ni aba be preventive and some of the solutions
Me patcho you.
Father, what raised me deep in your courts above, while angels wonder at your redeeming love, and as you gaze with joy upon your Son, your eyes are on the ones His love has won. Grace to be found in Him, heaven's glorious King. Father, what grace, raising us to life, choosing us in Christ.
No higher call than to be heirs with Him. So let a passion burn for heavenly things. Seated with Christ, our hearts forever where the treasure is.
What grace to be found in Him, heaven's glorious King. Father, what grace, raising us to life, choosing us in Christ. Father, what grace to be found in Him, heaven's glorious King.
what a grace anymore what's your background no sana ye can no you say ya doctor any can one no some of us they be just a grace because some of these silent killing diseases no matter how strong you are, no matter how fit you are, no matter how as long as we go up and down nyamena emai anwodin nyamena ye yadom and ema nembo hukra because sometimes I believe that when people test obi o how say me dey men check my blood pressure cry because me check here mesro say Dr. Joe said no ebi o hono ma for one kasa uye yo because obeko hospital one e be check no ebi a day ne cry no na wodi aduane bi doc I think I will ask that question say can food also before we come to our preventive measures now can food also cause some of these reaction a bit mama your blood ebi a measurement not being accurate so they okay about exercise is there some food be also you bit me any can see a say it was see a measure your blood pressure and so dog
yo me that's it a bad duane a yedi a affect your blood pressure na to say bia wedi even is a wafer brodo bia di ana one milk bia na bibi no eno ma wo blood pressure no em reprecope em free 120 no enko 180 eno de manesa Nemum se wanhwe wadidie ni mu yie no se ne mekan aduane a srade ne dɔɔso wom na nkyene ne dɔɔso wom na asikyire ne dɔɔso wom saa miensa wo yɛfrɛ no the unholy trinity nkyene asikyire ne srade wobɛhwɛ a ye bega ne mu nyinaa miensa nyinaa wom ɔma obega na srade ne wom na nkyene ne wom a no asan de soda drink na yɛden atawo so se aduane ni nyinaa koye saa style we dia with time no emwa ena not only ne yedi no nemum ne yendi no so se yenta ni fruits no any vegetables na eno so emwa because eno no micronutrients won say aduane yedi no you the main food groups you proteins no you fat no you starch no but your nutrients any micronutrients be eno no yentanya yenya free your main food in yedinim eno no just a woody nuts legumes vegetables fruits and sen obenya sa nyoma na eden efrimu nti a balanced diet is the best your diet is why your nyoma affect your health the mesre say eya emayen tan copy nyoma ye hu free internet so obi wo hwa just want to see bibi aba na keto diet no akodi achi and yes Mediterranean diet no akodi achi and a way diet no akodi achi Bible say onyankopon ma nsuo etogu atene for ne adebone for so nyina sanka yenti Mediterranean hwa anka nya de ebenye omaduane bia eden edi baby awo bia no baby awo fine wo hu bia no starch protein fat vitamins a ewo se wunya no ubenya free waduane a wo yeden wudi ni mu enti ehun hia se obe sesa waduane a wudi no completely se wukodi obi fufu aduane te se ye wo Germany ha sei yenta nya banche ni ade nanso wo hia starch a ubenya wo potato mu ubenya wo den emumu aha enti se me koka kire wo se bia ye banchi ana ye body a yedi no enye essence when diabetes enti sesa ne di potatoes a eno no nye 100% correct but most of the time no eno ne advice a yeden ye ta eti enti the best is a balanced diet starch kakra wom protein kakra wom enche no se wote so a ena eye minim se ye fidie ekwa akire bebre enti mesre se meka bibia nkrofo emfa no so wrong ye obibi a friend MSG men ka se MSG no eye but at the same time men kan che se MSG no enye MSG no eye food flavor and I say flavor enhancer sodium ewom and I say inchine wom into ubetumi the MSG na ye waduan ubetumi the kakratum ebe enhance flavor nemum waduan ni nyina akoye MSG dia senior inchine no dodo no increase blood pressure san and also emwa esan say ni dinu monosodium glutamate no sodium na wom na no na increase blood pressure no
donc because MSG no obetimi ache then
that time I wa Ghana no yeso an na friend A1
okay
A1 IS enchine white crystals be an powder bisa no no mo de monosodium glutamate mo ta de eye aduane na say ana ebi wo Maggi cube mu ne cube ne stock powder ya ye de aduane no nti obi wa wakota a wo se ompany MSG wom ompany MSG wom the entire makers and menya advocate for MSG nemum I'm just trying to say how na yema certain information affecting at the end of the day no omo hu say enya se wudi MSG na ma hypertension nemum enchine no dodo na wudi no eno na emwa it is the same thing obi beka say na won de wonum your friend is saying wonum Coke onum Fanta onum Sprite nanso tambia no akoto box drink akoto fruit juice adan ya wasi we healthy there be fruit juice no mo ye free concentrate mu concentrate so asichire wo mu bebre until at the end of the day no it is not really what you are drinking but dodo na wonum no and only the problem Enti se we coke ne Fanta ne Sprite free waduane mu na tem bia wonom fruit juice ne nko a sichire wo mu nso a eno so nye menye advocate for Sprite menka say free na ko bia nko ka se doc say Fanta ne Sprite ne yenti bia nko no bi na mo mesi ye hwe ye didie mu yi ewo mo ana se celebration ti wako party bi ana se weekend bi wo reward ho no anum coca and when say ne mum said dan no nko ani be ye aduane a yedi na time bia no burgers ne fries na ne chips no nko ani aduane ye bedi na yemfa vegetables ne nka ho ne yemfa fruits no enka ho no sa nyoma no den hayen and at the end of the day no se wuyi your friend is saying condition bi to say bia diabetes any nyoma bi free ho na say o share diet ya nkrofo efankwana se wo ta sa keto diet no ne ho na eventually later it will increase your risk of getting some systemic diseases. Until we shouldn't copy blindly. That is what I'm trying to say. Who here special diet be healthy. All you need to do is to eat in moderation. Include a lot of fruits and vegetables in your diet. Include nuts and exercise regularly. Exercise, no, I'll not be blind. Even Ghana and Africa. Yes, run up a 2 near Kwajuma, Bebefie now born in 5 and access. Obi babies as a doc, time obey na menya mayor exercise. It is not about how you, it is not about what you do as exercise, but the frequency. How often you exercise. Inti wunya time I'll be exercise. Now so chance be I'll be biano sa wonante. And I say instead of so be far left, you know, say wo fastest. Instead of say Uber driving, no, say summer ya by Uber to me I can bicycle akwa. The frequency with which you do it, and only buani peduane more. Inti lack of exercise, and also is something that increases our risk. Into people can say, now me person me call game, me person me call gym, but meant me and to your friend is saying, omo price no won here je. Nyame ya wadom na unyamre no na se wunya sikane dia ubetumi akọ gym. Enti se ye beka no kra say follow omo ye superstars ne omo ye Hollywood for na. Better story be say I know we saying within 2 months we lose weight adding on kwajuma o scan or gym into or increase or exercise no more or train 19 or se sun diet no exercise more within the shortest possible time no or lose any weight no. But exercise is not a complete guarantee so we lose weight no at once. Ye nipadua no different. Se me fa nipa mienu to say me abema me fa me no ye kasi ye di aduane the same thing every day. Near the same exercise every day. Ye ma ye ho 3 months, 4 months. At the end of the 4 months no, waiter ebia me lose no, and ye the same thing na also be lose. Inti and what say ye compare ye nipadua no, and a sister we dey your diet and your exercise we no wa train and so me dey man train. Ye nipadua ni different. The consistency of the exercise is more important than what you do. It is a once a week. Now so wako ye cardio. Wako jina treadmill so adwane. Now we are just once a week. Now for the rest of the week. One here we did the muya. Well, you are not better off. But no. Why to me anko exercise? But 10 bian 190 kwa juma 190 by 15 minutes. Now we use ne sa ne walking calculator you on the phones. No are completing the 10,000 steps. Now one ensure more no did healthy no. Ne lifestyle no is healthier than yours. Until at the end of the day no. It is not a strict rule. We have to individualize it. So you've been so a doctor Akache say, you've been so when your hypertension needed that. Uber to me, your friends, now your ma wedra. Just make sure say why you then offer wedro regularly. But say where did he na say aduane increase with blood pressure across side. Bibisa anyho and I just say bia wako di aduane bia mako ana bibi wom na hwehwe na say no nti waye bruni beka say half gerect na o blood pressure na akoso aduane bia ni ho a one time na wodi isa no increase blood pressure no
Yo, Doc, Nami shall be brave. And back to my main question. They say, you who say hypertension is a very silent, and then some of the causes, some of the method. The next question is, maybe hypertension, can it be cured?
May you very careful with me answer no. Make us say yain. Want to yain as no. Germany has say no be kaya yes and what can I know you know. They won't be some yes and no I know I can yain.
Yeah.
A day until make us no. Yeah, Christopher. Until we believe, of course, in divine healing. Until say make us say hypertension cannot be cured. No. I'll just say from the let me put it this way: from a medical point of view, hypertension is not a curable disease.
Okay.
Then so hypertension can be managed, but the entire meka yan no say yemfa situation bit say obi wo kwa na senior meka no nyoma bi wo ha factors bi wo ha na ba ye nipadua ni mu na ema hypertension to say ebia stress and I say difficult family situation and I say overweight and I say lack of exercise and I be binti no ema blood pressure no control. It is possible say or reverse those factors. Onyakono is no longer living in a stressful situation and I say we to me lose weight no and I so exercise regularly. And as whatever factors were in his life and that causes stress in ye free her. It is possible, say, with time, number checking a blood pressure, no, then it is coming back to normal. And no, son won't cast a cure. But adia na air causing a blood pressure, and say a becaution, ye free honor, and no namana abafom. And nuntina most of the time, more hypertension, I also call doctor regularly. Obi waha abia was starting and a blood pressure, no. I was so offer ABR 4 or 5 different medication, but over the years, no, the doctor ne measure ne kakra or say I confirm too much into year drawing from, and no, it is managing the hypertension. Into medically, no, make us say no, hypertension cannot be cured, but hypertension can be managed. Now, so you will be what to say be your afraid be pregnancy induced hypertension. And no, oba afa yefuno after 20 weeks no suddenly and only any explanation be for it in the blood pressure need to measure then ekosro or wuria ebi wo kwa just because or wo ye na bofrane free yefun muntino and as I would any muntino blood pressure no with time no ebe return it to normal ebi ni mu de no eka it's now na was say you maintain blood pressure no inti very individual depending on what is causing the blood pressure. Obi wa na a tumor. You will be a friend of your chromocytoma. A tumor na ABI causing the blood pressure no. ABI oma detecting early. Omu yi free hono. With time the blood pressure no start to say return to normal with medication. It could get to the point say the doctor will say ABI our blood pressure is within acceptable limit. Yem pause a drone here. Omu persia. Omu measure over some time. It becomes normal. It is a kasi. Can it be cured? I will say no in the sense say and this malaria remember we drone makasi bia offer draw we our pressure nebeko. Name my hypertension can be managed to the point whereby our blood pressure no returns back to normal range either with or without medication. Until that is the imwaya meka afam.
I mean shall be dog. Until now say the dog kind hypertension medically has no curable it's not a curable disease, but say I we believe in the divine healing of God. And in a city city biano, so when you be nyame ebetimi asawe awe na nyame so but doc say na o kano in terms of the management, you know, is there a way, like, do they have hypertensive medicine? Manage and now the mouth as well. Can you be combining other medicine to those kind of medications? If is available.
Me da see bebre. You will know bebre why they manage hypertension, and you will different classes of drugs. It be why a slow akumane down. It be a hands where it be my intinin muya kesiesa no na enye kite. I had to say ensure a fat water hose must a wumia water hose nano. I won't say out the ensure no send a peer free and no pressure no. I was so into your different classes of drugs are but the best thing they say Dr. Mawe draw adherence and the best adherence and as compliance they say send your yachre will say fair druno fanisa pepe abra wunje bi enye de entum the moment I will be fair drone I'll be no to see symptom fufuro biano obe report it as early as possible to doctor na Mawe drone. And as a wow, where drove be a wakoto dida, our person would de cahu because you were over the counter drugs, vitamins near the other. Our person de cahu. A better best to say, Ube bisa doctor, and son I would say dronaiden, a cahu. I feel so and fa will pay any being free. Obi wa was say, na, some twice or some may know hypertension, a drona, and mammy pressure and cough from Debbie. Hypertension, a drone will far. A depression never normal and maintaining wo so would jai far a besan kosro inti say in no I de maintaining ye de manage hypertension say ya churo bia mawa misrel say the doctor say fan and a pharmacy say fan sa pepe symptoms bi na bibia wo ni pedua ni mu a enye normal pe e wo say wo report it and I feel so answer na de aduro fufuro bi beka ho no obe make sure say obe ye den obe reported to doctor now be beside doctor. Now point back one person me make here na earlier meant to me making no. So we risk factors see na every one to say abia yare for to say hypertension and na bibi. So we just say onya kun we free us we need risk factor bia dia. Hypertension yare and kebe to me manage ama your blood pressure na samba normal. Name discipline. Say a be share your hoso, na ya ye near was say ye. Na ye jai in your near and was say ye di. Na ya ye exercise near was say, and on ya na air din. Obi wa hanya so be a one person be share hoso, meaning say abrabo mun sem to me a 13. Obi wa ho ye juma 2-3 jobs. San your money na air 13. But sanka wu yi your money na free ho. Na akase ye be hwe ye didie mu. Ya hwe ye lifestyle. Ya sit na mu ne ye didie mu a. Most of the time, na to mean discipline who ye and yan was ye and nunti to me manage hypertension. No, and yes, I didn't come manage hypertension ye area. Social who's ye ube to me manage.
Yo, doctor, Yame, ensure say hypertension ye area ye bet me a manage. And then you know, they say a chair so a muye. It is a when you be you have to be disciplined. You can manage it whilst you take the directives and as instructions from your medical personnel. So no, a bit more wow. So the doctor can even though be crying now say oh yeah a bit me asaba normal. So they are paying for a example. You know, say even when they are given birth, immediate may cause you, but as soon as they deliver, no, but say it comes to a normal stage. And then Doc, Name, ain't show pa. Let's say for people say, and there anyway, why you sure, yes, and you'll be brave for hypertension, huh? You share the symptoms, the causes, and then some of the preventive measures. Doctors also have provided so many solutions at their brain. Now, Doc, I'm running tea. The person who bought the tougher conclusion. Then I will say, yeah, a JD for it, and I say, Obia would tear ye. Amana no baby obi a kwan ben na be paso a you be make sure say saya rewe ye disun koni
yo me da se bebre me say wo make point bi ana manage ho pa wo say ya na ye nta en check esan say yesuru ete say bia obi ama wafidie ka ana bibi na wo say me sure say me de be maintenance esan say me sure say me come be ase me sesa me oil nipadue ɛyɛ nipadua nyankopɔn ɛde ama yɛn. Bible nso sɛ yɛ nipadua ɛyɛ nyankopɔn asɔredan. Nti ɛyɛ yasɛdeɛ sɛ yɛbɛhwɛ onyankopɔn asɔredan no so. Nti sɛ yɛnim sɛ bibi wɔ hɔ a ebetumi affect nyankopɔn asɔredan na ɛbɛyɛ better sɛ yɛbɛhwehwɛ nia prevent dan sɛ ɛbɛsɛe onyankopɔn asɔredan no. Nti ɛyɛ yasɛdeɛ sɛ yɛsua bibi afa hypertension ho. Yɛhu sɛ ɛyɛ ade a ebetumi affect obiara. Na emom ɛyɛ ade nso a yɛbetumi amanage. Ɛyɛ ade a yɛbetumi adi so yɛ den nkunim. Sɛ yɛn manage mu, sɛ yɛn check no regularly, sɛ yɛn hwɛ yɛn ho so yi a ɛno na yɛn na ɛtaa ɛha yɛn. Nti ɛwɔ sɛ yɛn ma ohu ɛni esuro no efiri yɛn mu ne ehu sɛ onyankopɔn ama yɛn nkunimdi ne deda. Wama yɛn nimdeɛ no sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ a yɛbetumi ayɛ den edi hypertension so nkunim. Ne ɛbɛyɛ ne sɛ yɛbɛhwɛ yɛn didie mu yie, yɛbɛhwɛ yɛn lifestyle mu yie, yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ yɛbɛyɛ exercise no regularly. Na sɛ woyɛ obi a wo bi nso a senior doctor ama waduro no ube make sure so ube fan senior ya chel no pepepe. My last advice ne say my advice will be onko pharmacy and apotheke onko to machine ni bia ya eden ya certify ewo mu a check him out mama, check him out papa, check him out wofa, check him out nua wan kasa so yeden check wo de na say wo feel say e bia e ko baby a e wo say ekwa na mesra wako hospital anase wako doctor ho ni aboa.
Yo doc nyame ensure pa say with all your busy schedules when you emre the ama Pentecost media nyame ensure and on behalf of my own mother Mrs. Eunice Edia, our regular host for Life and the Dynamics, the cousin nyame ensure pa amen na doc before say major mo akono ebia wo encha dia pese de ma adofo a mema okwan ama wachia wo monso answer ya sign out
yo me da si bibiri once more me pese mechia ya papa ye district pastor Reverend Anthony Boache ene mama Beta Boache me pese me de echia enso ekoma ye elders ene ye in fact your officers of more Nuremberg district nyina onyankopon onhira obibia ene miami assembly amewom Erlangen PRWC Erlangen Tenenlohe onyankopon onhira mo bebre samekasi mechia obibia ebia na bra David eda benya another 30 minutes inti mesrese obibia wotemenka bia obibia mede onyankopon enchia enhira ede chia mu nyina medase bebre.
Yo, ene eda nyame ensure pa.
Amen.
Nyame ensure pa. Eti for said the elder Dennis Amomensa. He is a presiding elder Erlangen to the board in Nuremberg district. Honum Osaye PIWC. Eti no Osaye medical doctor Germany hanum. Obabe church rain hypertension before say why insure nema na o kan ni nan wo nti na he share said mediwe e de ma it na nyina say obetu ho anamo ebia na wo nua bi ebia na mama bi ebia na wadamfo bi ko sa nema we mu bi won susu wonya no na on susu wa church e de ama afoforo it no ye encourage you say obe de sa enchechrewe etonamo. So listeners, we want to thank you very much for making the time and then for staying with us throughout this program. Our Dr. Dennis Amomensa has come to elect us and has come to educate us on hypertension. He has given us from the start to the finish whatever you need to know about hypertension. Because of time, I think some of them we were running through. But I think that whatever he has given unto us, we are going to take it in good faith, and we are going to also make sure that we fight against this hypertension. One thing that he said, that even though medically it is not possible, but spiritually, the God that we serve can heal every disease. So irrespective of the stage that you are in, whether you don't have it, because if you don't have it, it is a lesson for you to keep on maintaining your health wise so that you don't get into this hypertension. And if you also have it, make sure that it is not the end of your life. You can still fight against this disease. Nyame onsha pa etino encheche doctor edi amaye nyina no before say ene anyumre wa yenhra me din David Ajiman ene metemma me of Mame Jenis Edia your regular host your co-host our studio Hanom and so I have me Mama Doris Mamache Phillips and also ha me producer Charles and so our around telephone na kasina mensham na de di ho pa no ya kasayen apostle Daniel Ato Edia the national head the kase nyame enshaw ene wasofofo amoka ho nyina ene area head the kase nyame ensham eti yamre nti no ye de besia na ye sa ehyon kwan se nyame ya adoma this topic no edaso ye page onom you can always go and listen to obetimi kwa share ama obi a he or she needs to fight against this sickness na ube nipa na insura na nyame so be sure eti no and you are feeling them free, you can always subscribe to our pages, you can like them, you can follow them, and as and when we come live, you will not miss any of our live events. Nyame shall be brave. Aha, a life and the dynamics. It's no the kase over the zen and I say choose Nyame on shall be brave. Bye bye.
Your grace is here, and I'm here today.